Well, you certainly have some beautiful color choices here. Great gradients. I love how subtle they are and that they're an angle. That really feels like appropriate for MI Arts. Okay. I'll always be tempted to, well, it might be too hard, but make this into a cutout through this so I could see that gradient through the page. Whatever. Uh, not that important. Good cover. Okay, so we're going to go on now. Great hierarchy. The flow, it works. It's a little. I got one idea to improve the flow. Okay. And that is you got this whole division over here. It's like this side, and then this gigantic gap, and then everything else over here. So, how do we get the viewer to comfortably link this side to this side since they're two polar opposites? It's almost like you built a fortress with a moat in between it, you know. So how do we link the two? Well, I'm thinking if we just leave everything where it is except for this picture, we just slide the picture over here and line it up right there and right there, something like that. And of course, I'd line up the P with the edge of the photo edge, so something like right here. Then we would look at this first and we'd be invited to go over. We would slide to this, read that. We'd get to the M, go in, blah, 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 blah. So I don't think we'd have an issue. Try it out. You might want to lower all your folios just a touch, maybe by the thickness of MI Arts, just down to right there. Okay, I love how you divided this up. Really good use of rules here. This takes me right to this. That's nice. This one's kind of still important as a campaign. And since it's at the top, we start reading top to bottom, left to right. It seems like it's the most important. So I would probably put a drop cap or at least some form of stepping stone right here. So first few words in bold or twice as big or something like that. This goes for all the light blue type. This is working right here in that size, that blue, fine. This looks a little light, so I would duplicate the swatch. I'm guessing that they're the same blue, but I could be wrong. But if it is, take the swatch, duplicate it, and then add 20% black. It's CMYK numbers. Go to the K and kick it from 0 to 20, and then apply that new swatch here, and you'll find that it still looks like blue, but it's dark enough. It's got the contrast that you could read it. So a suggestion on that. Good. I don't know if I like this, that changeover from the stripe being one color to the other. Draws a lot of attention to this spot, so I just kind of let it go behind there and stop. And then just let this go white and then go over to the white. And yeah, my eye wouldn't be drawn to that as much anymore if you did that. These are working, except again, maybe the blue on this isn't a dark enough blue, so go with a darker blue there. Your right justified that, but being a short title, you can get away with that. Okay, that's working. These could be a little tighter. The leading looks a little open. They are in small caps, and they are same, so I'd almost like do this one upper and lowercase and make it a bold, and leave this one in regular, and maybe make it a gray so that this stands out more than this. I'm tempted to like put this all with the peach color behind it right there, just so this title is associated with this information, no way in this information. Right now, it just seems like there's the top, and they're all connected, but they're not. And the bottom, and they're all connected, but they're not. So I'm hoping to make more of a division where this is out and about with MI Arts, and that applies to the pictures, and then the holiday party applies to this. So I was thinking maybe if you tint the background there, we might achieve that. Yeah. This is a hard page to arrange. So if there's any other change I could make, which I'm throwing out there as a maybe because I don't know how it would work, I would make one or two of these pictures bigger. Would be my only other goal. But how to achieve that and get everything in there, not sure at this time. Sorry. All right. Take part in the art. Again, you did a really good job. You got this flow where these things are divided into parts, and I know that this goes with this, and this goes with this, and this goes with this. So good layout there. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything there. Right here, this line, I'd probably scoot it over just a little bit because some of this type gets really close to it. And I really like your columns. They're looking really sharp. This whole thing is looking really good. This looks a little tight. I know it's probably matched up perfectly to some grid. But in this case, I'd cheat just a little and bring it over. Oh, how far over? Maybe the 2.5 right there. Bring it over that much more to the right. That's working great. No qualms there. This works really good, except there's one deception. And the deception is you look at this and you think the pledge form is related to, some kind of fund to help this guy, with his funeral cost or something. I don't know. But that's what it comes across as because you just put it all together. So somehow we have to separate it a little bit more. And we could do that with a rule going like this and going up or something. I don't know. Did you ever angle? No, you didn't ever angle. So forget the angle. Okay, just a line going across or maybe across and up this way. I don't know. But we need to separate this from this. And maybe we should change the name of pledge form to MI Arts pledge form just to confirm that, hey, that's what it's for. All right. These lines get too long. So these are all the right length, but these are too long. So somehow you're going to have to chop them off and put them down here. Maybe you're going to have to move this a little bit higher. Maybe you could put the date over here, and that would let you lift this all up. And then maybe the text down here would line up with the picture, which would give you that big gap that you need to separate these two. Yeah, these are all small caps. You might want to remove those. Where else did I see small caps? Well, you got it there. It's okay. I think I saw it in a pull quote once. Let me look really fast. No, you got it here. But it's okay for a title. No, I'm wrong. It's not a pull quote. Oh, it's right here. That's where it's at. So I would remove, this is either all caps or small caps. Yeah, this is small caps. I'd get small caps out of there. Yeah, you don't need to read it that way. And then lastly, of course, when you're done, look for little things like widows and fix those. All right, but again, really interesting colors. Really reflects the arts, I think. So good job. I hope you find that helpful. If you have other questions, let me know. Thanks.